Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Charity. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope that you stay long enough to subscribe, and if you're returning, thank you again for choosing me. First of all, I just want to say that there is a very high possibility that you're gonna have some background sound today. My daughter is in another room trying to keep her occupied while I do this video, but I can hear her cartoons and I can hear her laughter and her chuckles. So if you do as well, my apologies if it's disturbing you, or you're welcome if you find it cute. So today I want to go through some of the books that are releasing in February of 2021, and this is not going to be a comprehensive list. This is just a list of the books that are on my radar. And without any further delays, please let's just start with my most highly anticipated release for February 2021, and that is, drum rolls please, The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. So what I've decided to do for you guys, and which is something that I do not do, is read a portion of the synopsis so that you can get an idea of what the books are about, and I can get an idea of what the books are about, because a lot of these books are my most anticipated, not because I know what they're about, but because they've got really beautiful covers, and some of them because people have been talking about them and saying that they are great, especially people who have been receiving ARCs. So thank you to those people for keeping us informed on what is hot in the streets. So yeah, The Gilded Ones. So I'm gonna read from Goodreads. So don't mind me if I'm looking down, because I'm looking at my screen right in front of me. So The Gilded Ones is the first book of the Deathless series. As far as I can tell, this will probably be a trilogy, but we never know. We'll see when the books come out. And it says that a 16-year-old Decca lives in fear and anticipation of the blood ceremony that will determine whether she will become a member of her village. Already different from everybody else because of her unnatural intuition, Decca prays for red blood so that she can finally feel like she belongs. So it seems that in this place, you can either have red blood or gold blood. But on the day of the ceremony, her blood runs gold, the color of impurity. And Decca knows she will face a consequence worse than death. So that sounds interesting to me. I don't know if it sounds interesting to you, but I'm looking forward to reading this book. And I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get a copy from a publisher that I'm working with, because I have sent through my request. Cross your fingers with me, y'all. Cross them fingers. The next book on my radar is called The Kindest Lie, and this is by Nancy Johnson. So this says, a promise could betray you. In 2008, and the inauguration of President Barack Obama ushers in a new kind of hope. In Chicago, Ruth Tuttle, an Ivy League educated Black engineer, is married to a kind and successful man. He's eager to start a family, but Ruth is uncertain. She has never gotten over the baby she gave birth to and was forced to leave behind when she was just a teenager. She had promised her family she'd never look back, but Ruth knows that to move forward, she must make peace with the past. And we'll leave it at that. So this, to me, seems like a contemporary read, which I am enjoying. I actually enjoy contemporary reads. They're a good palate cleanser, so I'm always happy to add them to my TBR. The next book on my radar is Honey Girl, and this is by Morgan Rogers. So this is, with her newly completed PhD in astronomy in hand, 28-year-old Grace Potter goes on a girls' trip to Vegas to celebrate. She's a straight A, work through the summer certified high achiever. She is not the kind of person who goes to Vegas and get drunkenly married to a woman whose name she doesn't even know until she does exactly that. So looking forward to it. It looks like it could be quite an interesting read. So I'm looking forward to Honey Girl, and I love the protagonist as a Black successful woman, so we are here for that. The next book on my radar is Love is a Revolution, and this is by Renee Watson. That was my daughter's footsteps tuttering around the house. So this is also one of those books that I became interested in solely because of the cover. It has a Black plus size woman on the cover, and she's just so beautiful, and I love it. It is absolutely stunning, as you can see. So this says, when Nala Robertson reluctantly agrees to attend an open mic night for her cousin sister's friend Imani's birthday, she finds herself falling in instant love with Ty Brown, the MC. He's perfect, except Ty is an activist and is spending the summer putting on events for the community, when Nala would rather watch movies and try new seasonal flavors at the local creamery. And in order to impress Ty, Nala tells a few tiny lies to have enough in common with him. As they spend more time together, sharing more of themselves, some of those lies are harder to keep up with. As Nala falls deeper into keeping up with her lies and into love, she'll learn all the ways love is hard and how self-love is a revolutionary. So, sounds like a really cute book, and I'm looking forward to getting it and picking it up. So the next book that's coming out in February is A Court of Silver Flames, and this is by Sarah J. Maas. So you guys, this is the only book that I'm not going to read the synopsis for, because this is book number 4 and I have not even started the series, okay? So you'll have to forgive me on this one, but we're going to move along. The next book on my radar is Fair Chance Charlie Vega, and this is by Crystal Maldonado. And this is another book with a very beautiful plus size main character on the cover, and it's just stunning, you guys. I'm loving what authors are doing with their book covers. I love the effort that they're putting in, especially POC authors. I do feel like they're putting in the effort to make sure that their books look absolutely stunning. And you guys, I am not disappointed. I can't give you a book with a book cover that I hate so far. Can I? I can't. Maybe you can, but I'm loving it. Anyway, this says that Charlie Vega is a lot of things: smart, funny, artistic, ambitious, and fat. People sometimes have a problem with the last one, especially her mom. Charlie wants a good relationship with her body, but it's hard, and her mom leaving a billion weight loss shakes on her dresser doesn't help. The world and everyone in it have ideas about what she should look like: thinner, lighter, slimmer face, straighter hair, be smaller, be whiter, be quieter. This sounds like a very, very interesting read. I am looking forward to it. I love the whole idea of body positivity and loving yourself for who you are at the point that you are. I know everybody has goals on what they want to look like physically, but I think it's very important to always love yourself at whatever stage you are in your journey of trying to better yourself, or whatever journey you're on. And I love that in the synopsis it already says that our main character, all she wants to do is love herself, because she seems like she wants to accept herself for who she is, but everybody around her is the main problem. Everybody around her is trying to tell her what she should look like, how she should be, and basically telling her that she's not good enough the way she is now. And yeah, we don't like that. So I'm looking forward to this book. I think this is probably going to be one of those books that I deem to be important to teach young kids of all ages and sizes and colors, skin color tone, whatever it may be. Love yourself for who you are and for where you are. Does that make sense? Yes. Love yourself for who you are, for however you look. If you feel that you want to make yourself look better or improve, that is okay. But love the journey. Accept yourself throughout the journey. Find things that you love about yourself at all times. And yes, I'm done with my lecture. Thank you very much. On to the next book. Okay, so the next book on my radar is How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House, and this is by Cherie Jones. And it says, in Baxter Beach, Barbados, money expats clash with the locals who often end up serving them, braiding their hair, minding their children, and selling them drugs. Layla lives on the beach with her husband Adon, a petty criminal with endless charisma whose thwarted burglary of one of the Baxter Beach mansions set off a chain of events with terrible consequences. A gunshot no one was meant to witness, a new mother whose baby is found lifeless on the beach, a woman torn between two worlds, incapacitated by grief, and two men driven by desperation and greed who attempt a crime that will risk their freedoms and their lives. Sounds like an interesting thriller book based in Barbados. I can't wait to see how the book reads, so I'm looking forward to this one. And the last book I'm going to mention is Reaper of Souls, and this is by Rena Barron, and this is the second book in Kingdom of Souls. I'm not going to read the synopsis for this one because I have Kingdom of Souls, and I have not read Kingdom of Souls, and I don't know the synopsis for Kingdom of Souls, so there's no way that I'm going to read the synopsis of this one. But I just wanted to mention that it is coming out in February as well, if you are interested in buying it. So this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you making it this far. I hope that the books that I have mentioned for you today is of interest to you, and I hope that you'll stick around for the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and I'm gonna link all my social media handles in the description box, so do pop in there and give me a follow on my Bookstagram account. Bye, love you, and have an awesome day.